Let's talk about it. So I'm going to keep it simple here. Can Liverpool win the league? Yes. They can win the league. Will they win the league? No. But, hold up. Liverpool winning the league depends on one simple thing. Two words. You know the theory of evolution? You know that other dude? I think his name is Charles something. Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin Nunez. Okay, no. That is whether Liverpool win the league or not. Because I'm trying to rack my brains here. I am still in the mindset that 5 in a row is happening. Now, growing up, seeing how competitive the EPL was and how Fergie dunked on pissed on the EPL, 3 in a row was crazy. Doing 3 in a row 2 separate times was mad. I never thought we'd ever see a team do 4 in a row, let alone 5 in a row. But I think everybody, again, 115 notwithstanding, pretty much resent themselves the fact that, look, yeah, these guys are doing 5 in a row. It happens. The Rodri injury, De Bruyne injury, Diaz injury, Foden's loss of form, starting from the Euros. A lot of factors have come into stuff that we just did not foresee. Because many people just say, okay, so it's Rodri. Okay, Rodri is an aspect, I agree. So is KDB. So is Diaz. Foden. People are forgetting Foden. I believe Foden's horrible Euros, the criticism he received, I think that has carried on into Man City as well. So I think he's actually going under the radar and of how below par his performances are, specifically how well he did last season. So there are many mitigating factors as to how, okay, what are City doing? But they've got too much credit in the bank. And it is too crazy to say, oh no, City are not going to win. So they're still my pick. They're still my pick. But Liverpool have made a great start. And let me apologize. I called him Amber Rose, I called him Kim Kardashian, I called him Paris Hilton. Name any SLUT out there. Name anyone. He was that. He was all of those. So I was like, it's Klopp. How amazing Klopp is, what Klopp did. You're coming from the Dutch League, Eredivisie. Look at how much Ten Hag has suffered. There's going to be a fall off here. They've been so superb. And what he's done for the Liverpool team is less running, less PNP, less rock and roll, surgical. They are winning games. And I think that is a very key thing to have, because to get into that psychological mindscape of we just figure out how to win. It may not look pretty, it may not even be entertaining, it may not be super dynamic like Brazil 1970s, but we're getting the results. And last I checked, this is still a results-based business. And slots have just gotten into their psyche of like, let's get those results. But the thing with Liverpool, and I'll get to the guys, is you know what Salah's going to give you. You know what Van Dijk is going to give you? Kelleher has been a great debutant for Alice in Wonderland. Gravenberch has been immense. Diaz is saying what's up right now and now remembering how good and qualitative of a player he is. But Darwin Nunez will determine whether Liverpool win this league or not. If Nunez not balls out, he finishes his chances, he takes opportunities, he doesn't waste so many chances, and he's actually efficient, and he can give you like a 16, 17, 18 piece, Liverpool can win this league. You know, if Salah doesn't get any major injuries, you know what he's going to give you. But Salah can't do it all on his own. He needs a wingman, which is what Sadio Mane was. That 99-point season, Sadio Mane was very key. His goals won Liverpool the most points. This is a team game. So, I'll keep it a stack. I don't trust Darwin Nunez. I don't. He can prove me wrong, and I'll be the first to say, man, Nez proved me wrong. Wizzy proved me wrong. But if you're asking me right now, half hope, do you believe Darwin Nunez will not be a bozo? And when he's on a 1v1, he will score rather than send that ball straight to Krypton. I'm like, Krypton, incoming. That's my belief. I don't trust this dude. There are times where he's one of those guys where the most difficult chance he'll score, the easiest chance he'll mess up. And you can't keep doing this at this level because the other team has a freaking psychopath. So let me even touch on Arsenal. Because this is like an international break, so you can sort of reassess things. Never assume. Never assume. See, the assumption was Arsenal City. It's just going to be a two-piece, and they're just going to be like the guys fighting for the title for like the next 3 or 4 years. And what you learn in life and in football as well is never assume. Forget Liverpool. They're a new manager. Forget those guys. Chelsea, whatsoever. Here we are right now. 10, 11 or so games played. Level on points with Chelsea. Liverpool at top of the league. There's still a long way to go. 9 points at this stage is slightly worrying. There is so many games left to course correct. There's so much football to be played. Liverpool are going to lose a lot more games. They're going to come through a bad run of games. They will reach a rough patch. It's going to happen. But even though we know that's going to happen, Arsenal are going to win all of their games. And we see for Arsenal, they have issues. They have serious goal-scoring issues, as been seen with your boy Leandro Trossard. And I say this to many guys with Arsenal fans that don't like me saying this. I don't know how you win a league where Havertz is your striker. I don't know how you win a league where Havertz and Jesus are your choices for striker. I remember an Arsenal of Ian Wright. So that's how far I go. I remember Ian Wright. I remember Anelka, who, again, we all know the strands that happened. Anelka was a disgusting striker. Insane. We all know who the hell Henry is. Okay, we don't even need to talk about Henry. But Arsenal are a team who, growing up, had elite strikers. Superb elite strikers. And if you're now going from the cream of the crop, Ian Wright, Anelka, Henry, Van Persie, to Gabriel Jesus, and to Havertz, that's a drop-off. And I keep saying to Arsenal fans, I don't know how you win a league like that because you're putting too much on Saka's shoulders, too much on Odegaard's shoulders, too much on Nelly Furtado's shoulders, too much on them. And we've seen from Trossard, his confidence is rock bottom. And maybe he'll just a purple patch merchant. So for Arsenal, it ain't over yet. And there's a lot that can happen. But unless Arsenal gets a truly efficient clinical striker, someone like an Isaac or a Gyökeres who specializes in goal scoring, they will be in there. They will knock on the door, but they ain't breaking the door down. So, you see, Liverpool have to realize that this ain't going to be easy. Like, it's not going to be easy. And City are not going to go away. And they have to realize that City can go on a 10, 15 game winning streak. 100%. And you've even heard talk from Ruben Dias saying, oh, no. Please doubt us. We are ready. And Pep says, oh, I love a challenge. So they know of the perception that they exist out there. So where I'm with this is this, look, it's going to be interesting. But I'm still sticking with Man City. But let's see what the Liverpool guys do. Let's see what they can do. And let's see whether he gets supported in winter. And this is the key thing. Please hear me well. If Arne Slot wins this Premier League in his first season, defeating the greatest Premier League team of all time, one of the GOAT league managers of all time, he does this in his first season with this team and this squad, we're going to have to have very, very uncomfortable conversations. Because trust me, him doing that, we're going to have club conversations, we're going to have Arteta conversations. So there is a narrative building. Don't let this guy, in his first season, when we all doubted him and dismissed them, when our focus was on Arsenal, City, can Arsenal do it? Don't let these guys come from out of nowhere and win this league. Things are going to get very, very interesting. And don't count us out. Don't count us out. We still have the best player in the league in Cold P. Let's just if we get our clinical finisher in January and we clean up the defense, we send Robert Sanchez to freaking Siberia, don't count us out. count us out at your prayer because we are fluent in trophy and we know how to win the league, and we're the only team who knows how to beat Man City to a league title. Do not count us out. We are still in this.